There we go. My bad, y'all. There. What I was saying before I was rudely interrupting myself is that we all saw the video, so there's no way he can say he didn't do it. But I have to be honest with y'all. I was disgusted. And it was cringy. I was on the freeway driving, listening to it. And it was bad. Hang on a minute. Let me see. What in the world is that? Hang on, guys. Let me fix something real quick. Okay, can everybody hear me? Well, it must have been your system then, because my thing is popping off over here. Anyway, it don't matter. Y'all can hear me. The stuff I was saying when I was muted didn't matter anyway, because I was just being a jerk off. But I was disgusted. I mean, I had to pull over at a gas station and get some gas and stuff. And I just, while I was filling up my tank, I just let my phone sit there while I listened to it. He was so disgusting in what he was saying that I didn't even want to pick my phone up. Like, it made me not even want to touch my phone. It was so nasty. And that's when I made up my mind that he had to pay the price. He had to pay. That's why I'm back. The old me is back. He fucked. Let's get something straight. I want to get this straight right now. There are a bunch of people coming to my channel saying, "You're wrong. EDP liked your content and you turned on him." His own best friend fucking turned on him. So you expect me, a guy who don't even know his ass, to keep supporting him when his own motherfucking friend said, "I'm getting the hell away from this guy"? So all you people who have this belief that I somehow betrayed a dude that I don't know, oh man, I love being at home. When I'm at my brother's house, I don't have all my toys. Are you working? For the benefit of those that are hard of hearing, suck my dick. I was not his friend. He was just a guy who showed up at my live streams. So all you bitch ass, punk ass, hoe ass, cock blowing ass losers who keep saying this shit, why don't you go to his channel and say it? And what else? Oh, there's nothing else. Go fuck your mama. I was not his friend. He showed up to my live streams every blue moon. That does not make us friends. Because if that's the case, all of these people who show up to watch me, they're suddenly my friend. Even though none of them know me and I don't know them. We need to stop trying to do this guilt by association crap. Okay? We need to stop. You guys, this is one of the things I hate about YouTube. When somebody gets in trouble, everybody tries to find people to stick to them, to make that person have to pay along with them. I don't know the dude. He just came to watch my streams. I guarantee you he ain't watching them now. But y'all know why we're here. We're going to take a second peek, a second gander at the horribleness. Ugh, I mean, man. It was bad. I don't know how many of y'all could watch it without, like, how many of y'all had to just stop it and just stop listening to it for a minute? Because I honestly had to stop playing it and just kind of take a minute. It was just bad listening to what was coming out of his mouth. It was, I mean, it the cringe. Listen, I'm a dad, so to me it was way different. A lot of y'all don't have kids, so y'all don't understand. It's different when you're a dad. It's way different. I wanted to shoot this guy. I wanted him dead. I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not going to bite my tongue neither. I don't even think jail is good enough. I think his ass should be killed. But that's just from a dad's point of view. Now, I mean, part of the reason I'm wearing all black is because this is a funeral. Because he's done. As far as YouTube is concerned, he done. He is completely done. Listen, pal, nobody cares, and I'm sure my mods have already dealt with you. And look at this guy, the guy who exposed EDP as a racist. I don't care. I don't care if he walked out there with full Klan robes on. I don't care. I don't care who exposed him. If I had a choice, I'm picking a Klan member over a pedophile. So you people coming in here trying to defend him still, please go kill yourselves and save us all the trouble. That ain't gonna work on me. That ain't gonna work on my channel. You think because I'm black I care if some dude is a racist or not? I don't care. He exposed a pedophile. That's all I need to know. But hang on a minute. Hang on. Hey, wait a minute. You didn't have to ban him. You didn't have to ban him. No. You didn't have to ban him. He got a right to believe what he wants. See, this is where the guilt by association thing needs to kick in. People like this who defending his behavior. Okay? People like me who don't even know the guy, I'm being accused of betraying him and being his friend. But a guy who's actually defending his disgustingness, ain't nobody saying nothing to this bum. But hang on a minute. It's just so broke up about racism. Hold up. Man, I love being at home. The party favors never end. Ah, here it is. You must have forgot who you talking to. I don't give a fuck about niggas. At all. You forgot who you talking to, boy. Racism don't work on me because I don't like niggas anyway. Let's listen to this trash. You picked the wrong one for that, buddy. By the way, Hit the like button. You guys were killing it on the like button yesterday. I think I got like 400 of them motherfuckers. So make sure y'all hit the button on your way in the door. If you're new to the channel, you know where all the other buttons are. And while I'm doing this, I will not be responding to complete losers. If you're coming in here just to troll, I'm not even going to mention you. I'm not even going to look at what you said. Because even though my stream yesterday was awesome, I spent way too much time paying attention to bitch-ass losers. So, only people I'm going to be paying attention to are my regular people who saying some shit that makes sense. Or if somebody does a super chat, I'll fucking read what they said. Other than that, you losers, you're just going to be writing it for no reason. Because I'm not paying attention to y'all today.
So I'm going to say, any weapons on you? No. I'm going to say...
I want to stop it right there. Right there. You need to go to a fucking gymnasium. How can you expect a female of any type to let a dude your size climb on top of them? You should have been going to meet a hippopotamus, a horse, a cow, something like that. Because you're 400 fucking pounds. This is goddamn ridiculous.
You were Sophie the whole time? Okay.
Oh, and before I hurt anybody's feelings, because I'm probably going to, I would like to take this time out to apologize to absolutely nobody. If I hurt your feelings, go slit your wrist and get off my stream. Goodbye.
So, if you want this to go well, I recommend you have a talk with us, okay? Okay, cool.
All right, let me tell y'all something. And y'all will understand this when I say it. Even though EDP is completely busted here, let me tell you what he should have did. He knows that he's busted. The minute he found out these people were not police, he should have left. Because if they don't have the power to arrest you, then just fucking leave. Okay, it's just that simple. You're busted. No point in making it worse. Go get you a lawyer. That's what I said the last time. He should have left and went and got a lawyer. That's it. But you actually stood here and made it worse. Like a fucking dumbass. Once again, proof that niggas don't know shit about how jurisprudence works. Dude, listen, I don't even know anything about that guy. You're upset that he got exposed. That's your business, pal. Listen, I don't have a problem with what you're saying. You got a right to not like the guy who exposed your favorite YouTuber, but that ain't my problem. My job is just to sit here and talk about this trash. But you're going to catch a lot of heat in the motherfucking chat because a lot of people completely disagree with you. A lot of people don't give a rip. Oh, hold on a minute. What's up? Oh, okay. I'll check that out, Geekdom. Is it about this or? Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a video of the guy who exposed him saying the N-word. Okay, hold on. Let me play the video real quick.
Dude, you can't say fucking nigger on the live stream. It's
bad, nigga.
Dude, the niggers are gonna get offended and report us.
Oh, you right.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This guy just said racist creep. Ugh.
Where are you, black?
Yeah. It's probably a fucking angry nigger or something.
Oh, you right.
I don't want to eat anything right now.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck, racist for real?
Okay, so that's the guy who exposed him. So, because this guy said the word nigger, you want us to forget all about the fact that EDP was trying to meet a 13-year-old. Is that your argument? I would like you to answer first. Listen, you're trying to equate two things that don't go together. Somebody saying a racist term is nowhere close to a guy trying to meet a 13-year-old girl. The two things, I don't care. You can try to make them the same, but they're not, okay? You're one of these people who trying to basically say, well, it doesn't matter that EDP is a disgusting piece of shit because the guy who exposed him is a racist. Sorry, you don't get to use that maneuver, dude. You don't get to use that maneuver. That does not work. Because what EDP did is 100,000% criminal. What he did can land him in prison. Calling somebody a nigger can't put you in prison. So your whole argument is dead in the water, okay? Your whole argument is dead in the water. I appreciate my boy Joey coming through with the cussing fees, because he already know YouTube is absolutely going to demonetize my ass. They already have, so I ain't even worried about that shit. But yeah, listen, I understand your point. You don't care about the person who exposed him. I'm not discrediting what you said. Okay? But trying to use the they're both bad people argument does not clear EDP. I'm a fucking bad person. I've said and done a lot of bad shit in my life. I'm a fucking ex-con. Okay? And me doing good things the rest of my life will never make up for the bad shit that I did. But the bad shit that I did don't add up to the level of bad shit that he fucking did. You see what I'm saying? There are degrees to everything. And there is a degree of bad here that don't put these two guys even close to the same level. Pedophilia is one of the #1 worst things you can fucking do. Child pornography is one of the #1. Listen, it's so bad that even other criminals will beat the shit out of you if you go to jail for it. That's how bad it is. People who are in prison for murder and rape will beat the fuck out of you if you in there for messing with a child. Okay? That's how bad it is. Y'all need to understand the level that we on here. Let's continue.
Let's go have a talk. How about on that bench right there?
Look at this motherfucker trying to do the Chris Hansen. Let's go have a talk. Now, how about we have a seat right here? Sit your fat ass on the ground and let's do this. By the way, to all those bitch niggas who was whining about, oh, your microphone and your presentation and all. Y'all see the difference when I'm at home compared to when I'm on the road? Okay? Y'all get a way better show when I'm at home, when I got access to all my toys. So all you fucking homos that was coming and crying about me using a laptop, suck a dick. And when you get done, tell your mom to get down there and take her turn.
Okay. Let's go have a seat.
All right.
How the fuck this dude going to meet somebody, he that out of breath from walking? And I want to know how the cops didn't catch him. Even if he was in a car, his weight should have slowed the car down by at least 20 miles per hour. So how the fuck did he get away?
Right here? Yeah, that's cool. We can just sit right here on this curb right here.
Okay, cool.
The walk of shame. He know he busted, ain't nothing he can do, so he just doing the walk of shame.
What's up, man?
What's up?
No fist? Okay. No fist bump?
I don't fist bump people like you, man. To be honest.
This motherfucker actually trying to fist bump people, getting caught what he doing. He's trying to play that role of being EDP to the end. Look, man, that guy is dead and gone. Okay, EDP is done. You might as well just start using your real name and get that shit over with, because you done ruined yourself. Now, I've seen people come back from a lot of shit on YouTube, but I don't think there's any coming back from this. I just don't see him coming back from this. Now, even I had to come back from some bad shit. Like, it's a lot of people who tell you, I done some fucked up shit on YouTube. Look how long it took me to come back from that shit. Like a good 2 years. And I'm still not all the way back. I used to have live streams with 800 people watching. So I'm not even all the way back, and I didn't do anything near as bad as him. So I know for a fact the only reason he'll get views if he posts a video or a live stream is so people can come and ridicule him. So people can come and call him out. That's just like that Derek Jackson dude who got busted cheating on his wife. His next couple of videos were huge. because people wanted to come and tell his fucking cheating, lying ass how it is. After that, his shit fell off. So I'll be honest with you. I don't think he needs to do a live stream or video. I don't think he needs to. I think he should be concentrating on getting some help and getting a lawyer. I really do. And me and Geekdom had a talk about James Charles. The only reason why James Charles is not on the same end of this stick is because he's a gay man. And people don't come down on gay dudes as hard as they come down on straight dudes. But James Charles is in the same fucking boat, trying to talk to teenagers, young teenagers. Okay? EDP got 2 million subs. He makes good money off his YouTube channel. Why the fuck can't you get a hooker? Somebody tell me that. Why the fuck can't you get a hooker? What the hell is wrong with you going after children? Fuck is wrong with this dude?
So before we get into any of the messages right here, I have 84 messages.
Okay.
So
84 messages.
we have you talking to Sophie, correct? Yes.
I don't even let people that young into my Discord. If you in my Discord and I find out that you 13, 14, 15, I kick you out immediately. Because we in there talking about adult shit and we don't need no kids in there. I kick them the fuck out of them. I don't want them anywhere near me. When they come in my chat and I'm 13, bye. I have my mods get rid of them. Because children shouldn't be mixed up in shit with adults. For any reason. Whether it's online or offline. Children should not be mixed up with adults.
Or no?
Right.
Okay. Sophie is how old? Before, and again, I have it right here. I know the answer, but I just need you to tell me the answer.
How to get into my Discord? You have to email me at madblackent@gmail.com and I'll send you a link.
How old is she?
13.
13. Okay. And before we get into the messages, there was sexual content involved, yes or no?
Right.
And you said...
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Listen here, fuckface. Listen here. I'm not going to stop pausing the video. See, unlike other fucking reactions where they just let it play, I actually stop and give my thoughts. And here's a thought I'm going to give you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pass. No, I'm going to be generous today. I'm going to be nice. Nope. I'm going to be nice. Let's continue, because I just told you guys I wasn't going to waste time on a dude like that, and I'm not going to.
So, again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
All right, I got to definitely stop it here. I'm coming out here to pick up a cupcake. I don't see no bakeries. I don't see no dollar stores. I don't see no grocery stores. I don't see nowhere where you could be picking up a damn cake. You not even a fucking Little Debbie. There's nowhere to be picking up a fucking cake. But you came to get a cupcake. Have you looked in your industrial size mirror? You don't need a cupcake. I cannot believe that was his reason. Now, I've watched a whole bunch of To Catch a Predator, and every time he comes out and say, why don't you have a seat over here? They always have a dumbass excuse for why they showed up to meet a little girl. I think this one's got to be the dumbest I ever heard. Except for this one guy who said, I came to tell her not to talk to strangers. That one was fucking hilarious. But this right here, a fucking cupcake? Nigga, really? You a black dude. A humongous black dude. Like you have your own orbit when you walk. And you on the internet trying to mess with 13-year-olds. There is nothing that you should be doing ahead of going to the gym. If he don't kill himself, he's going to die from just overeating. All those videos where he's stuffing his face, that now you see what happens when you do that. I bet you that shirt he's wearing is a 6X. How much you want to bet? That's a 6x. At least. All these motherfuckers that do fucked up shit to themselves to entertain people. Like, I talked about this. A lot of black YouTubers do stupid shit in order to get an audience. In order to please a crowd. They stuff their face. They act like they white. They degrade themselves. Like Westside Live, he pours milk and shit on himself. Black dudes always do fuck shit on here to get an audience. And I've always called them out for that foolishness. I'm not finna degrade myself and do all that stupid shit just to get a bunch of motherfuckers to sub to me. If you don't want to sub to me, thanks for watching. Fuck you very much. See you tomorrow. But I'm not finna be pouring shit on myself and stuffing my face and swelling my stomach up like this just to get niggas to come watch. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I never ever disgrace myself like this.
And then go back home. There was...
From what I've learned, he hasn't been arrested yet, but they're trying to get him arrested. Apparently, the cops don't really give a shit because he didn't actually meet up with a 13-year-old because he was tricked or pranked or whatever they call it. Because of that, that's the reason why the police haven't actually done anything yet. Because the decoy that he was speaking to or whatever wasn't actually 13. So there's a lot of technicalities in there. But the fact is, from what I've been told, the cops haven't picked him up yet. It don't matter because his life is ruined. Everybody's going to see him as a pedophile, whether they pick him up or not. He's done. Well, in my state, they would have arrested him. In Tennessee, he'd be in jail already. And he would have no bail. He would be sitting in a jail cell waiting on court. They wouldn't let his ass out on bail or nothing.
Was, nothing that was going to be sexual involved because I'm not like that,
Okay, did y'all read some of the stuff he wrote? It ain't going to be sexual. But you talking about handcuffing a girl and throwing her in a dungeon and licking her feet and all this nasty stuff. Guys, I'm an atheist. And I don't believe in heaven or hell. But if there is a hell, he got his own special little segment. Like they carved out his own little special fucking part just for him. Plus, he's so goddamn big, he wouldn't fit in the regular lake of fire with everybody else. So they would have to give him his own section of hell. But he got his own little portion, man.
Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
How can you write that kind of disgusting shit but then say, I'm not like that. I'm not about that life. But you are, sir. You are. You fucking said these hideous things.
So yeah, that was all that was going to happen.
Oh, okay. So you should title a video, instead of, your video, Almost Threw Hands with a 13-year-old, you should title your video, Almost Had Sex with a 13-year-old. I think that'll get a lot of hits, EDP.
I think so.
Yeah. So this is you texting all this, correct? This is your Instagram, yes or no?
Right.
Okay. All right. So again, what made you start this conversation with this said 13-year-old? You said what you're doing right here, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, she messaged me, right? And
Let me stop it right there. If an underage person messages me right now and it's some kind of weird sexual crap, I'm going to block their ass, ban them, and I'm going to send their shit to the cops. Somebody is trying to solicit me into some illegal shit, officer. Here's the evidence. Because I've already sent hundreds of emails to the police where fucking trolls have tried to send kitty porn to my computer and shit like that. I've redirected it right to the police department. It's up to you to decide to engage this activity. He chose to engage this activity and then fucking show up to the scene of the crime. There is no one to blame except him. He cannot try to put this on anybody else. He can't say he was forced. He can't say he was persuaded. He can't say none of that. You chose to show up to try to meet a little girl. You absolutely 100%ly fucked your own life up. Even if he don't go to jail, his life is ruined. because everybody's going to spread the word. All his friends, family, everybody are going to quit fucking with him, period.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, person feels lonely and stuff, and they
slap that like button, you lazy bums. It's 300 of y'all here. Hook a brother up.
They want the
Hey, you know what, Mike? I feel like you, man. That's the same way I felt when I was watching. That shit hurt. Like, it hurt to watch. Like, actual pain. Because that's how cringy this shit was. Like, it didn't hurt because I felt sorry for his ass. It's just these videos, even the Chris Hansen ones are cringy. But this one right here had ultra cringe. Because this guy is so well known on this website. It was bad, man. It was real bad.
They want the interaction.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what happened.
Okay, so this isn't what happened because she never said she was lonely right here, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, and you did double text here, yes or no?
Correct.
Knowing, and it said on her profile 13. Yeah?
Sometimes a person feels lonely and stuff. That's what escort services are for.
Yes?
Correct.
Okay, so you initiated conversation with a 13-year-old knowing she was 13, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so is that a good look for you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so you've been exposed for this before.
Correct.
And
If you got access to a computer in order to make videos, then don't you have access to that same computer in order to go on a website and pay money and have some girl come to your house? What do they call that website? Sugar Babies. I think that's it. You go on there, pay a couple $1,000s. Some chick will come over, do whatever you want, and then she'll leave. There you go. So this whole I was lonely bullshit is exactly that. It's bullshit. He wasn't lonely. He wanted to fuck a young girl. That's all it is to it. All these kind of dudes have the same mentality. Dude, we already been past that. I don't give a shit if the guy said something racist. Racism is not as bad as being a pedophile. So here go another person trying to defend a pedophile. Another person trying to defend a pedophile. A 100% pedophile who flat out admitted to messaging and trying to hook up with 6 different underage girls. And you actually come online and defend a person like that. You should be hit by a bus, sir. Or ma'am, whatever the fuck you are.
And you called them in thoughts, these other girls. And you know what? I've been following for a long time. And you know what? I said, you know what? He probably made a mistake. And, you know, there are some attention seeking.
You know what I find hilarious? People talking about, you know, yeah, he made good money like on his live streams. You know, he make sometimes a couple $1,000s on a stream. All those people donate money to this dude. All those people giving over their hard-earned cash to this guy. And he was taking their money and using it for behavior like this. Be careful where you spend your cash.
But this is damning.
Right.
I had to make sure myself. Do you recognize me?
No.
Okay. I had to make sure myself. That all these rumors were true. It sucks, man. I watched you in high school. Me and my friend Keyshawn thought you were hilarious, man. It's sad.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
But anyway, then you said...
Quick question.
You know what killed me about this dude? On his videos, he talking all that hardcore shit. Calling everybody punks and bitches and virgins and all this shit. And here he is, so desperate for pussy that he caught up in a sting operation. The one that looked like the virgin is him. He the one looked like he never had no pussy. I'm willing to bet he's probably haven't had any pussy. Because why else would he be on the internet doing this bullshit? But he always calling other people pussies and shit though. And punks and people live with their mom and all that shit. He loves saying all that kind of shit. But look at him now.
How long will this interview be?
You don't get to determine that.
Okay.
Well, like, what I don't understand.
Once again, if I find out you're not the police, I'm leaving. Well, you caught me, you caught me. But I'm not going to stand here for 50 minutes and let you fucking run my name down. If you busted me, you busted me. I'm getting in my car and I'm leaving. The biggest mistake he made is he just gave them 50 minutes of evidence that can be used against him in court. This is why lawyers tell you to shut up and call me. If you do something, shut up and call your lawyer. You don't sit on a video for an hour giving evidence against yourself. What he did is reprehensible, but what he also did is stupid. Because you just gave a video deposition of your crime. If this shit goes to court, he has no fucking defense. He has eliminated his chance to defend himself by doing this dumb video. Stupid ass fool.
Sam, why you?
Yeah, he thought if he talked to him, they wouldn't call the police. And they still called the police on his ass anyway. That's just like when somebody has a hostage and they say, put your gun down or I'm going to kill him. You put your gun down and then they shoot the hostage anyway. And then they shoot you because you put your gun down. Same situation. You better talk to us or we're going to call the police. Okay, I talked to you for an hour. Oh, by the way, we're calling the police. Stupid bastard, go get a lawyer.
Attracted to like 13-year-olds. Like, why are you attracted to underage? Because you clearly said in one of the screenshots that you've always wanted to be with someone younger. Like you like fantasize about being with someone younger,
Right.
and you're scared of being a sting operation or cops.
Right.
Like, what goes through your head? What makes this okay for you? Because this is disgusting. Like, real, man.
What goes on is loneliness, dude. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I'm not gonna you. I'm not gonna shoot. You know.
Like, let me cut you off right there. Okay.
Loneliness. A guy who accuses other people of being virgins and living with their parents is busted online trying to meet young girls. And his excuse is loneliness. You know, I tell people all the time, they need to get out their mama's house. Hell, I even got a song telling niggas to get out their mama's house. You know the words.
Get out that woman's house. Get out that woman's house. You need. Get out that woman's house. You need. Get out that woman's house.
See what I mean? So I get telling people they need to get out their mama's house. I do it all the time. Me and Geekdom, we did a stream the other day. And we talked about how these virgin, broke-ass losers need to get out of their parents' crib, get a life, get a job. But the thing is, we have homes and own property and own stock and have money in the bank. And we have women that we fuck. In my case, I have children of my own. So when we tell somebody to stop being a virgin and get out of their mama's crib, it has meaning behind it. But when this sad sack of shit comes on the internet and calls somebody a virgin, listen, once you've been caught for this, you cannot say another bad thing about anybody else for the whole rest of your life. Once you've been caught up in something like this, you cannot ever say a bad word about another human because you are at the lowest of the low. And there is nothing you can say about somebody else that will ever be worse than you. Period. Period. I don't give a fuck what comes out of his mouth. There is nothing he can say that's worse than what he's done.
When you say loneliness, like we've heard that millions of times, right?
Right.
Trust me, this is not our first time doing it.
Who the fuck gets lonely and start thinking about children? Oh man, I'm so lonely. I wonder what little Susie down the block is doing. Who the fuck does that? Except him and James Charles, apparently. When a grown man get lonely, he pick up the phone. He start calling chicks he used to know in high school. You know, he call his sister and see if she know anybody he can hook up with. Or you call an escort service, or you log into www.pornhub.com. But either way, you don't fucking start thinking about little kids. Nobody does that except whacked out sickos like this. This is a sick motherfucker, man. If he go to jail, he is going to get the absolute ass stomping of a lifetime. He's going to get beat and fucked every day. Every day.
This, we've confronted hundreds of people.
Right.
And every single time some of them do say they're lonely.
I don't think he has a mental issue. I think he has a sex issue. He's another one of these typical incels who don't get pussy from grown women, so they go crazy. I guarantee you that's this dude. He ain't got a mental problem. He knew exactly what he was fucking doing. So he's not mentally impaired. He's not retarded. He's not autistic. None of that bullshit. He knew what he was doing. I ain't gonna let nobody blame it on mental illness, because that's just giving him a way out of this shit. No, there was no mental illness.
And sometimes we do understand that they're lonely because maybe they're not as popular or they're not as outgoing. But you have millions of followers.
Right.
Like, how are you lonely? You have like millions of followers. I bet you there's chicks in your DMs trying to hit you up.
Absolutely.
And you're here for a 13-year-old.
And I recall,
Like,
you know, I followed you for a while. I recall a few years ago, you did brag about having a girlfriend. You also in a live stream bragged about this little affair that you had with a teacher. So you probably have you have a ton of females in your DMs interested in you because, you know, people like you for your personality and whatnot. And, you know, and then when you say specifically, I've always fantasized about someone younger with a big age gap. You did say that, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
That you fantasize about someone younger.
Correct.
What is that fantasy? Because it's not just loneliness.
Guys, this right here is what we call intent. This is what we call malice and forethought. The fact that he put it into words that he's always wanted to do this. A district attorney can use that to bury his ass. They don't even need the rest of the video. The fact that he said that he's always fantasized about this. And here we go with us, another person trying to defend him. We don't care. There's nothing you can say to change our minds. We don't care. I don't give a damn if Hitler is the one who exposed him. In this case, I would be on Hitler's side. Yes, that's how serious it is. I'm a fucking dad. So, and my son is 13 years old. So, I don't give a fuck. I'm not on his side in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I will never agree with what he did. I will never give him mercy for what he did. When you have children, you don't see this as like everybody else. Y'all see this as just fucking entertainment. As bullshit. Somebody with children, they see this dude as a target. They see this as somebody should be in a coffin. A really big coffin, but he should be in one. So you fools coming in here trying to defend him, I don't care if this white dude is the leader of the KKK. I don't care. In this particular case, I'm on his side. And if you don't like it, go ahead and leave your dislike and get the fuck out of here.
You know what it is, man.
We honestly, we really don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we're not like that. We're not like that.
Yeah.
We're not attracted to minors.
Bro, come on, man. You know exactly what it is, man.
See, that's another thing. He busted, so he keeps on saying, you know what it is, because he's trying to make it seem like all men think that way. That's why he keeps on saying, you know what it is. No, we don't know what it is, because not all of us think like a sick fucking bastard like you. So, but that's what he's doing right now. This is one of those justification arguments.
No, we're attracted
No,
to we're attracted to female our own age, dude.
Let this be known. Let this be known. I am not a...
Let this be known. Let this be known. Yes, you are.
So what are you then? If you're here to meet up with a 13-year-old girl after sending your dick to her. Then...
Oh, by the way, he did break several laws. If he lived in my state, like I said, he'd already be underneath the jail. Sending a picture of your junk to an underage girl, that's a felony in my state. You can get 3 to 6 years in prison for that, where I live. I don't know how it is out there in California where he at, but if he done that shit here, there wouldn't even be a conversation. He would already be standing in front of the judge. He would be fucked. It'd be over.
What do you call it then?
I am a guy that is
very fat and nasty. There, I finished the sentence for you.
what am I don't know.
If it takes you this long to answer what you are, you're pretty sure that you're some type of creep.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Okay, I want you to be real with
Yeah,
me. This
absolutely.
is
That's what we're here
cool.
for.
I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
Yep.
My mom, may she rest in peace. You guys know that, right? You guys seen the videos.
Yeah.
All that bullshit. My mom did not raise a fucking okay? She did not raise a creep or...
How the fuck you gonna bring your dead mama into this? How you... How you gonna... Your mom is dead, and you gonna sully your mom's name by bringing her into this mess that you caused? How disgusting of a person can you fucking be? I would never invoke my mother if I was doing something like this. I would never bring my mom up in a situation like this. The fact that he did this is just shameful. You know what? It's fucked up, but it's a good thing that lady is dead. So she don't have to be on this planet to see this fat piece of trash and what he's doing. I think if she was alive and saw this, it would kill her. If I was caught up in something like this, y'all wouldn't have to worry about it. My mom would kill me. Y'all know Mama Stacks. She would have blew my brains out. She would be the one in court talking to the judge. Man, why'd you shoot your son? Because he fucked up, Your Honor. That's exactly what she would say. No questions about it. He know I don't play that shit. That's what she would tell the judge. Case dismissed. You can go home, ma'am. That's just real. I'm telling you, my mom don't fuck around.
Where I know what the screenshots say, okay?
Yeah, of course you know what they say. You wrote it, you disgusting freak.
I'm aware of that. I'm looking right at them, okay? My mom did not raise... And as a matter of fact, if she was here...
If she was here, she would probably be throwing up right now. Look, he's so ashamed that he stopped talking when his car coming by because he don't want these people in the car to know why he's there. So he's so ashamed of his behavior that he stops talking. What a slimy piece of dirt you are.
Your mom has nothing to do with
Right,
this.
yeah, don't bring your
family into it, because we're not here for your family, we're here for you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't drag your family into this. This is all about you.
Understood.
Right.
This is your action.
Yeah, this is your 600-pound life, not anybody else's.
This is not
Understood?
cool.
So,
My 600-pound life?
One other thing, let me tell you something, okay?
What's up?
He told him this is your 600-pound life. I was gonna say that he probably should sign up for that show. I just caught that. I didn't even catch that last night when they were talking. I just now caught that today. That's fucked up.
Go for it.
What does EDP mean?
Yeah, it looks like you've eaten looks like you've eaten everything in the world but the pussy. You know, okay, you know what? We're gonna talk to you. And
See, this is the thing. See, this is why I said he should have got his car and left from the beginning. Because you don't put yourself in a position to where now this guy is just going to keep insulting you. If you would have gotten your car and left and went and called your lawyer, then you wouldn't have had to put up with this bullshit. Wait a minute. Wait. What? I don't think he deserves jail because it was a consent on and off cycle of sexual thoughts. Bitch, do you think we're in the Matrix? So is this a thought he's having right here? What is he Neo? He plugged into the Matrix and showed up at this apartment building? This is not a thought, you dumb fucking faggot. He actually showed up. He's not having a thought. He's actually performing an act. I did not think that there were human beings that fucking stupid on the internet. Thank you, Geekdom. Showing up is intent. It was fucking intent. Yeah, pardon me everyone in the chat, but we have to take a momentary break because we have some pedophile, fucking homosexual ass, loser ass, EDP conspirators who decide to come into my chat and try to defend the most reprehensible and disgusting behavior of all time. I planned for this, and I have a contingency backup plan because I knew they would show up.
As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and stoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Dolan, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. I feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses.
We'll stop it there and save the rest for later. They need to remake this, but they need to have EDP as the fat dude wearing the red jacket. Look, man. There ain't no excuse for trying to mess with kids. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you outside mowing your grass and the neighbor's 15-year-old is walking by in a miniskirt and stiletto heels. As a grown man, you ain't even supposed to look. You supposed to mind your business and keep cutting your grass. All these weirdos on here, these creepazoids, they say shit like, oh, look how she dressed. She was asking for it. She was looking at me. You a sick fuck. You trying to take your weird ass adult sexual urges and put them onto a child that don't know any better. Most people don't know shit till they're about 25. So you can't expect a 13, 14, or 15-year-old to know any goddamn thing. It's all on you, the adult. It's not on the child. Hang on. Cut my fan on. It's getting hot up in here. You can't put shit on no child. It's on you, the adult. All you people coming in here, you creepy bastards trying to defend this dude, y'all sick, man. Y'all very sick. By the way, slap the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Let me pull the video back up here. There we go. Look how big this nigga is. He take up most of the frame.
We're trying to talk.
Because you guys, hold on, let's come down here.
Yeah, I'll stop, mate. I'll stop. We're just here to talk to you. So what was that? So you said...
If y'all wonder why the camera is going up and down, it's not because that guy's carrying it. It's because he's walking. He's literally shaking the whole fucking hemisphere there. That's why the shit's bouncing up and down, if y'all were wondering. At least that's what I was told.
You said you know exactly what I mean. What do we mean?
No, what does EDP mean? Why do you call you, if you call yourself EDP?
You know what's funny, right?
What's
At the very beginning.
This is not funny at all.
Why is he even talking to him? You, at this point, you are a criminal defendant. And at this point, you should not be talking to these guys. You should be getting in your car, getting on your phone, calling your lawyer, telling him what he did, or telling your lawyer what you did, so that he can start preparing a case. That's it. That's what you should be doing. You should not have done this interview, fuckface, because you just buried yourself. You buried yourself online, you buried yourself in your real life, and you buried yourself in the courtroom. Because I think it's going to end up in a courtroom somewhere.
This ain't funny.
Well, if you would stop cutting me off and trying to explain.
Okay.
You ain't supposed to be explaining shit. They not police officers. Stupid. If you walk up and you don't have a badge, I ain't got shit to say. If you see me run out of a store that I just robbed, hey, what are you doing? Are you a cop? No? Pew! Getting in my getaway car. I ain't stopping for you. You ain't no cop, so I ain't stopping. Fuck you, bitch. If you in the commission of a crime, you don't stop and talk to citizens. If it's not a cop, keep moving. They ain't cops. Keep moving. Fuck them. Because they don't listen. If they try to stop him from leaving or stop him from getting in his vehicle, then they can be charged with kidnapping. Yes, that's kidnapping. If you prevent somebody from leaving a scene, prevent somebody from getting in their vehicle, you can be charged with kidnapping. Like if you get in your argument with your girlfriend and she tries to leave and you don't let her, you could be charged with kidnapping. So they couldn't do shit except talk. All he had to do was go get in his fucking car. Simple as that. So this is all his fucking fault. He had a choice, talk or get in your car. He chose to talk. He got to pay for it.
We're gonna let you explain now?
Okay.
Yeah, false imprisonment. That's also a charge too. You're right.
Because we want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm a fan of you. He's a fan of you. He's a fan of you.
Honestly, I'm not a fan. But...
Well, he used to be. He used to be. And
how can anybody be a fan? How can anybody at this point be a fan? Now, I noticed that he's losing a lot of subs, but honestly, he should have a big fat 0 next to his name on that channel. All 2 million of them people that sub to him should be gone.
And we want to give you the benefit of the doubt, so please explain this to us, okay? Now, I'm going to be done talking, that way to you. I'm just here to talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what does EDP stand for?
EDP445.
Right.
When I first created my YouTube channel, right?
License off, please. Thank you.
When I first, well, you're going to have to excuse me because the sun's in my eyes.
Yeah, here, we can just face that way.
Just turn
yeah.
This way's cool?
Whichever way.
Whichever way, the sun's not in your eyes.
So when I first started my YouTube channel, right? If you go back, if you look at the original logo, right? It was a picture of a cat. I'm sorry, it was a picture of, Pac-Man, right?
Right.
Yeah. It was a picture of Pac-Man eating a cat. Okay. It was supposed to be funny. Okay. That's what my original logo is meant to be.
Okay, fair play.
But then it just turned into you being a sicko. Whatever it used to be, that's not what it is anymore. It turned into you being a sicko. Turned into you being a disgusting person. Turned into you on the internet stalking little girls.
So again, you mentioned.
Wait, hold up. You said, what's his channel? What's the name of his channel? And then you said, so I can unsub. So you telling me you sub to his channel and don't know the name of it? You do realize that everybody here finds that hard to believe, right? If you sub to the dude and you're embarrassed about it, just go unsub. But don't try to pretend like you don't know who he is, because that just makes you look suspect. There's no way you can pretend you don't know who this dude is. Okay? Let's stop that. We're adults around here. We don't play them stupid ass games. Come on. Let's be serious now.
You mentioned to admitting to having this fantasy with someone with a big age gap. Mm-hmm. So again, you said to us, you know exactly what we mean. But I truly don't. He truly doesn't. So what do you...
Y'all know what a sub button is, by the way. All you new people, hit the button. Get some of this realness in your life.
What do you mean by that?
Please. I have a quick question.
Sure.
Are you guys cops?
No, we're not cops.
We're not cops.
You're not cops.
But
and if you sub to my channel today, I will give you a complimentary, no charge, go fuck yourself. Thank you.
We have worked with law enforcement.
But we can forward this to cops because most definitely this is not your first time either, right?
Right.
This is absolutely not. How many times have you done this?
This actually is my first time.
You just said it wasn't your first time.
So he's already told a bunch of lies already. So nobody believes anything coming out of his fucking mouth. You're busted, dude. You're busted live on camera. If you're not going to get in your car and leave, then you might as well be a man and just face the motherfucking music. That's it. Just face the music.
And now you say it is. Second time?
What was the first?
So the first time was, so you guys know about the 15-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So she was hitting me up through DMs in which she engaged first.
Right.
Because let's be real here. A lot of people, right, when they see celebrities, you know, like the check marks and stuff, and no, I'm not trying. I'm gonna sit back and throw a guilt trip and make people feel sorry for me. I'm not doing that. So So don't try to turn and twist the shit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Just go on.
Whenever you're caught up in something and you start trying to put the blame on the victim, then that means you're trying to weasel your way out of it. Okay? When you start putting the blame on the victim, you're trying to get out of it. That's what this motherfucker's doing. I don't give a shit what any of these little girls did. They're all little girls. You're a grown man. So you are solely responsible. Period. Like I told y'all earlier, if a little girl messages me, I'm going to block, ban, and send that shit to the police. I'm not going to respond in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If a 13-year-old come in my chat talking crazy, they're banned. Because I don't want kids in my fucking chat. And they're not allowed in my Discord neither. Okay? So there are ways to protect yourself from this stuff. The reason he's caught up in this is because he was actively engaging in pedophilia. He was actively engaging in child pornography. That's how he got caught up in this.
So, when people...
Just that right there, the child pornography, sending your dick pics to a 13-year-old, that's enough to go to jail right there.
Sit back, right? Especially young girls, right? The 15-year-old.
Oh, I know it's some underage people that watch me. Don't tell me your age. Because if you come and say, hey, NBA, I'm 13, can I stay? No. Soon as you say it, I'm going to ban you. No offense, but I don't want no kids around my channel. Why do you think my content is set up not for kids? I didn't put that on there because I want to keep my monetization. I put that on there because my content's not for kids. Stay the fuck out of here.
Not the 13-year-old. When they see people with check marks and stuff, you know, oh, shit, this and that, you know what I mean? You know, like you're famous, you're hot, all that. Okay? That's what they do. Now, as far as the whole fantasy goes, you know what I mean? Let's be real.
Look, if you say I'm 13 or some shit like that and you're just joking, my mods are going to ban you. So if you're not really that age, you probably may not want to say it. Because my mods are going to get rid of you. I'm just telling you now.
Okay, you know what I mean?
I know some of y'all doing it as a joke. But you're going to get banned. Don't cry to me.
Like, that's the part where I'm not picking up on. I genuinely don't know what you mean.
The minimum age to even be on my channel is 17. And that's only if you're a mature 17. 16, 15, I don't want them around. Because it's just too many problems having kids on your shit.
Fantasies, that's what I mean.
Okay, so sexual, and I'm not calling you the P word, if you know what if you know what I mean. I'm not calling you the P word.
You guys don't understand. Okay? You don't understand. If you're underage and your parent comes in and they hear you listening to the stuff I'm saying, they can contact YouTube or anything and try to get my channel brought down for saying adult shit to kids. For using words that kids probably shouldn't be using. That's why I don't want kids around my shit. There's a thing called Kids YouTube. It's an app. Why don't all you underage people go use that shit instead of trying to come on here and fuck around with grown people?
But
stop listing your ages. The next person that lists their age is banned. I don't care. Just stop doing it. Because now y'all being assholes. I'll ban the whole goddamn room. I'm not playing.
You do you fantasize about females under the age of 16? Yes or no? Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you obviously you fantasize about a 13-year-old, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So if it's a 13-year-old, so when was the first time you fantasized about like an 11-year-old?
Never.
Hey, let's move aside because
Yeah.
the car's
Here.
going.
Oh, no,
Do you mind?
Yeah,
Well, you
just
can have a seat
right
whenever
here.
you want. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
can have a seat if you want.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter to us.
It's cool, I'll stand.
Okay. So 13-year-old. So again, what?
You know what? I have a hard time being on my feet for a long ass time. You know, when I'm not working, I don't like standing up. I can't believe that this guy is standing this long with that much weight. I can only imagine how bad his knees must be hurting right now. When you carrying that much weight, your legs hurt, okay? Because your legs are having to support some serious fucking weight. I guarantee his knees are fucking popping right now.
When was the first time you fantasized about a 12-year-old?
Never.
Okay, so 13 is the youngest.
Right.
Okay, so why 13 but not 12?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey guys, don't pay attention to him anymore. The people still listening their age are doing it for attention. Let the mods do their job. I already said what I had to say about it. So you guys focus on the show and ignore them. They just want attention. Let the mods give them what they want by sending them up out of here. The rest of y'all focus on what we doing.
And that's the truth.
Okay.
Not
but,
lying to you.
like, so if Sophie was 12, what would have been your response?
Probably would have went to the bathroom and threw up.
Okay, so what? Okay, so for me, like,
you don't have to believe me, bro. You can sit back and saw the
right. So for me,
You just lied a couple minutes ago. You said it was your first time, then you said it wasn't your first time, then you said it was your first time.
Right.
Like,
second time.
Okay.
I know, but you said earlier it was your first time. Like,
okay. Yeah. So we'll get to that.
Does it matter? Whether it's the first time, second time, does it matter? The first time is enough. One time of trying to mess with a child is enough. We don't even care about all the rest. The first time is that's enough. These kinds of people should tie him to a pole and just throw big fucking rocks at him. Like they do over there in Saudi Arabia and shit. Just tie him to a pole and everybody come out with big fucking rocks and just throw him until he dead. Serious.
So you said, so 13 is the fantasy. Like for me, okay, 18, I think there's hot 18-year-olds. I wouldn't do anything with a 17-year-old,
right.
But there's hot 17-year-olds.
Right.
But I don't go, yeah, when I see a 17-year-old, I'm just like, I can't do it. Like, right. It's just not right. But, so what about a 12-year-old makes you go, yeah, but a 13-year-old you're suddenly fantasizing about? Like,
don't know, man. I just want you to say, bro.
I just want you to be honest, man.
I am being honest. I don't fucking
So what about the 13-year-old?
That's what I said earlier, dude. I said when he pulled up and they jumped out on him and he asked them if they were cops. As soon as they said no, he should have left and went and talked to his lawyer. As soon as he found out they wasn't the police, he should have left and went and got a lawyer. This whole thing is his fault because he did not have to talk to them. They scared him by using the police. If you don't talk to us, we're calling the cops. It don't matter. He still should have left. If I'm going to be arrested, I'm going to be arrested at home. You're not going to arrest me right here. So either way, I would have left. I never would have talked to these dudes unless they were police detectives. If they were the police, then you got to talk. You ain't got no choice. But they not cops. So this whole thing he did, he just gave evidence against himself. That's all he did.
Turns you on though. Like,
don't know, man.
Do you think, does at least some of it have to do with being younger? Yes or no?
Listen, if I walked up to you right now and I caught you committing a crime and I'm not a police officer, I can get in trouble for trying to detain you. Okay? I can be arrested for trying to stop you, even though I saw you doing something illegal. Because I'm not a police officer. So they don't have the legal right to stop him from leaving. That's what y'all don't understand. Yeah, if he agrees to sit there, that's one thing. But if he decides to leave, they do not have the legal right to prevent him. Okay? Y'all people need to start learning what the law is.
Yeah. Okay. So you do have this attraction to younger that you admit's not normal, correct? Yes or no?
It's not normal.
Okay. When do you think this started happening?
This shit started happening forever ago. Who knows and who cares? I don't even give a shit why this started happening. What I care about is that it happened. I don't give a shit when he had his first thought about a kid. The fact that he's having thoughts about kids is the issue. Citizen arrest, that shit don't work. I tell you what, walk up to somebody doing something and try to citizen's arrest them. And see what happens to you. Matter of fact, please tell me when you're doing it. I would like to be there to run video. I want you to catch a burglar or a bank robber and say, you're under citizen's arrest. I would love to watch that just to see what will happen to you. Don't worry, I would help scrape you up off the ground.
This started happening when a lot of when girls would hit me up, right? If I'm making a phone on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So I would say probably maybe about.
This dude said this ain't Mayberry. Yeah. Oh, Dudley Do right up in here. Stop! You're under citizen's arrest. Yeah, okay, buddy. All right, pal. Motherfucker walking away with a bag of money on his arm like Santa Claus. Sure, buddy, whatever you say. Ain't nobody stopping for that bullshit.
7-8 months ago?
Okay, 7-8 months ago. So when did you So what was it that made you realize? Like, for example, it's a bad analogy, but you know, I didn't like avocados when I was young, but now I like avocados. So what made you just go, I actually like 13-year-olds?
What made me when all that came into play, you know what I mean? Like I mentioned before, the entire loneliness and the actual, you know, like, oh, this girl might actually be into me and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Well, right, but the thing is, if it was a 12-year-old into you, you would have brushed that to the side.
Of course.
So
a lot of people who do this kind of stuff, they do have, in some cases, not all, but in some cases, a past history of being molested, or you know, somebody trying to molest them, or uncle or older brother or cousin or something. So it's possible, but that still ain't an excuse for what he did. If somebody molested him when he was young, that don't give him a right to do it to somebody else. So even if that's true, it don't matter.
You know, like if there's a hot 19-year-old into me, I'm like, oh, awesome. But if there's like I shouldn't say there's such thing as a hot 12-year-old, but if there's a 12-year-old into me, a 13-year-old into me, I'd be like, disgusting. I would never. So what makes it okay to you?
I told you guys the other day we was talking about going out to the club and shit, and how you have these 15, 16, and 17-year-old girls sneaking in the clubs because they look like they're grown. They look like they're 21. That's why I tell you guys, be careful out there, man. Start checking IDs, keep your hands off of people, because you don't know how old these girls are. You have no idea. That's why I tell you, take your dick and go home. It's better than going to jail.
For you to come here.
It doesn't make anything. I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't make anything.
Look, if you have to think twice, if you have to keep questioning a girl on her age, then you need to get the hell away from her. If I have to ask you more than once, are you really 18? Are you really 19? I'm getting the hell away from you. Because if I don't trust your answer, I am not taking the risk. But that's why I make sure the women I deal with, I'm 44. I'm 30 and up. I just, that way I know there's no danger zone for me. I'm 30 years old and up. I am not going to take the risk. And a lot of you guys, y'all got to be careful out there. Because a lot of y'all go to clubs and dinner and dancing and shit, and you think that talking to a girl that's of age, come to find out she's 17 and shit, you gotta be careful, man. Like, if you can't fucking get a straight answer from them, or you don't trust the answer, you need to say, hey, look, no thanks, I'm not interested. Because it's better to save yourself than to end up getting yourself put in jail. Just tell them, look, it was nice meeting you, but I'm not sure about your age. So thanks, but no thanks. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You ain't even got to be rude about it. You can just simply say thanks, but no thanks. Because it's better than going to jail.
It can okay. I was in the wrong, and I'm okay.
Right, but what makes you interested though? Because you have girls hitting you up, so it's not the loneliness. So what about 13-year-olds makes you interested?
Can't even answer for you.
Okay, so obviously you like big and a fat ass, right?
Of course.
Okay, I do too. So,
I mean,
we already know that this guy is a racist. We've heard it like 50 times already. And none of us care. Like I said, if he was wearing the Imperial Grand Wizard outfit, the KKK robes, and the hood, and he exposed this guy as a pedophile, I would still be on his side. I would still be on his side. Because a pedophile is way worse than a KKK member. So, I don't care if the dude racist. He exposed this guy for what he is.
well, that guy doesn't. I mean, that's what
right, exactly. So, you know, 13-year-olds aren't developed, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
So, is part of it that they're underdeveloped? Is that a turn on to you when you're thinking about that stuff?
No.
Really?
No, I don't turn on at all.
So, what?
Just a reminder to those who keep whining about racism. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like niggas anyway. I am a living Uncle Ruckus. So coming to my shit crying about racism means absolutely nothing to me.
Made you send her a video of you, you know, doing it?
Don't know, man.
Okay.
You know that's a crime, by the way.
I know. I'm really.
Let me tell you what the crime is. Man. It's called sending harmful matter to a minor. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I'm just letting you know because we've done this so many times. Sending harmful matter to a minor. You send a graphic picture of your body right here in one of these screenshots. Did you?
You know what? I gotta say this. I'm glad they didn't show it. But could you imagine being the people who got to see his I want everybody to pause and think about that for a minute. They got actual pictures of his junk. Skin crawling clean off the bone. Like, imagine that, man. Ugh. Like, what we seeing is bad enough.
Not, yeah.
I did.
You did?
I mean, you got the screenshots, of course I did. I mean,
But like, why would you send it to a 13-year-old? Like, and that proves that you were turned on by it.
yeah.
Oh, that proved that you were turned on by it because you sent a graphic photo.
The rebel flag represents Southern heritage. Don't let the liberals and the whiny crybaby New Yorkers tell you that it means racism. It's a battalion flag, a battle flag. It's what the Confederate troops used in the battlefield to signify, hey, here we are. It's not a symbol of racism. It's a heritage flag. I don't know why people get so broke up about it. I'm a black man and can care less. You know, people need to stop whining so much about shit like that.
Because you were hard when you were doing, obviously, yes or no?
Look, I know some of y'all find this hard to believe, but there are black people like me who love the South. With all the history, with all the racism, with all the everything that happened in the South, we still love the South. I know y'all think because of racism, we should all move north and live in Connecticut or some shit. No, we love the South. There's shit going on here in the South that is a million times better than this bullshit right here. If he was in the South, he'd already be in jail. All that LGBT bullshit, that shit don't fly in the South. All that trans marriage shit, gay marriage bullshit, that shit don't fly down here. There's a lot of advantages to being in the South. Oh yeah, we have stand your ground. Not to mention the castle doctrine. So you can shoot a motherfucker for standing in your yard. And get away with it. So yeah, I like being in the South. It's amazing.
So
you can't judge who's soft.
Right, exactly.
So what were you gonna do when you came here to this little girl's apartment and she's home alone? What were you gonna do?
Honestly, this is real.
Look, guys, I don't care. I don't care if this white man is a racist. The next person that says that is banned. And any person who says it after that is banned. I don't care that he's a racist. He exposed something worse, a pedophile. So I don't care that he's a racist. I'm not going to say that again.
You guys can't believe this if you guys want to or not. She said that she was going to bake me a cupcake. I was going to take the cupcake and go home. That's the truth.
So you came here.
She said she was going to bake you a cupcake. you were gonna get the cupcake and then leave. Guys, slap the like button. There's almost 500 people in here. Hook me up. Hook me up like a tow truck. Wait a minute. She gonna bake you a cupcake, and then you gonna come in, get the cake, and ignore all that nasty, freaky shit you said. Just get the cupcake and leave. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
How you drove like 30, 40 minutes, right?
Wait a minute, what that loser say? Oh, okay. It went by so fast I didn't get a chance to read it.
No.
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, you came 20 minutes to this girl's house when she's home alone to pick up cupcake and go back home.
Yep.
And that's what you wanted to believe?
I don't give what you guys believe. It's the truth. I know I'm telling the truth.
Okay, well, we haven't even got into the messages yet, so these are going to be pretty damning. So before we get into the messages, the last thing that he was asking, go ahead about the second time.
Yeah.
Hey, that camera he got on his chest right there, I got one of those. I need to start using that motherfucker. I'll probably make some funny-ass vlog videos with that shit. Yeah, I need to start using that thing. It's over there somewhere. I might have to start using that.
Second time, you've done this before.
First time, yeah.
Well, I mean, you've done this before. And you've never been, well, you've been caught, but you've been caught, right?
Right.
Why did, alright, so what I don't understand is you've been caught before, but you continue doing it.
Right.
That means you didn't learn your lesson.
Right.
So how do you, like...
Well, look, when it comes to that, you have pedophiles who go to prison. They get out of prison and they reoffend. So, of course, he didn't learn his lesson. Most pedophiles don't learn their lesson. They keep on doing it until they're finally put away or until somebody kills them. That's just the truth. These guys never stop. That's why most of them end up dead. Because they never learn.
What makes us think that you're not going to do this again?
This right here.
This right here?
Right here.
So when you go back to your car and you go home, you're going to just hop back on and keep doing this? Because are you talking to other minors on your phone?
No, sir.
No, not just the only minor ever right now on your phone?
He's starting to get scared. That's why he's starting to say, sir. See, he's starting to get scared now. He's starting to worry about going to jail. So now he done start saying sir and shit like that. Like I told y'all from the beginning, I would have said, all right, look, I'm busted, but y'all not police. So if you don't mind, I'm going home. If you're going to call the police, call them, whatever, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. That's it. I ain't finna stand here and give evidence on myself. Fuck that.
Only one.
Only one.
Only one.
You sure about that?
Positive.
Okay.
But this isn't the first minor
We almost at 300 likes, people. Hook me up. Almost at 3.
you've talked to before, correct?
Right.
And there was more than one minor because last summer I've had all these females reach out to me about you, and you know, at first I was like, okay, attention.
Guys, listen, my woman told me that she went on his Instagram, and she said when she clicked on his Instagram, she felt like she needed to take a shower. That's how gross his Instagram is. The kind of nasty shit he say on there. And I was just like, wow. Fuck it. I went and took a look myself and she wasn't kidding. This man is just beyond gross. The way he acts, the shit he says, he's just beyond gross, man. He is.
I was. But then I see more and more and more, and I see you saying if anybody finds out about this, you're going to be in big trouble. Like you're trying to intimidate them. That's what you did today. You said it's not going to end well. So, again, what's a ballpark number of how many...
That's also a crime. If you try to engage in sexual activity with a young person, an underage person, and then you threaten them if they tell anybody they're going to be in trouble, that too is a crime. So he's actually committed several fucking crimes.
Minors you talked to, like, you know, obviously it's been 5, so after 5, what would you say the number is?
6.
6? 6 minors.
6.
Name them.
6. 6 minors. But he keep on saying he's not a pedophile. but you've tried to have sexual engagements with 6 different. Dude, you are fucked, man. You are fucked sideways.
Let me see. Of course, there's Sophie.
The only reason they gonna have trouble passing him around in jail is because of how big he is. Like the inmates are just gonna have to come to his cell to get theirs, cause they ain't gonna be able to pass him around like they do the other booties in there. They just gonna have to go to him to get theirs.
There's
Fleece Johnson gonna be like, you need a salad.
Let's see.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
There was. I made a cameo for that one girl. Not sure what her name is. I believe her name was. What was her name?
Did you talk sexually to her?
No, I didn't.
You know what? I bet you this dude sitting in his crib shaking like a leaf. He waiting on that. Police, open up. He waiting on it because he know it's coming. Hey, listen, guys. I'm an ex-con. I know that feeling. I know that feeling where when you go to sleep at night and you wake up the next morning and you know that knock and you know they got the place surrounded, ain't nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. I know that feeling, so he gonna hear it pretty soon. He gonna hear it.
Well, hold on. Let me take that back. Okay. I was making a.
Look, man. If they did the Derek Chauvin trial live on the air, I want MSNBC to live stream his fucking trial. I gotta see it. If you're gonna do it, I want to see his shit live. I think it's only fair. I think us as members of the YouTube community deserve that. Don't y'all agree?
Cameo, right?
Okay.
And this is actually on video, so you guys can go back and look at this shit.
Okay.
So this guy sends me a DM, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's all like, "Hey, man."
Hey guys, this damn thing still has 40 more minutes to go. So I'm thinking what I might do is split it up. Instead of doing like a 5-hour stream, I think I might split it up. And when it gets to like the 30-minute mark, and then do the rest of it tomorrow or something like that. Cause I don't want to stream so long that nobody will watch it. You know what I mean? Once it gets past 2 hours, people typically stop watching them. So I think I'm gonna split this thing up because it's still got a shit ton to go. And honestly, I don't want to sit here that fucking long.
Yo, real shit, man. I want you to make a cameo for my girlfriend. It's her birthday and stuff like that. I'm looking like, all right, cool. And he wanted it for free. I'm looking like, man, that's bullshit, dude. You're gonna have to like, show me some ass, something like that, okay? But
okay, think about this, guys. Somebody asked you to do a cameo for their girlfriend. Why would the first thing that popped into your head is you got to show me some ass? Why would that be the first? Why don't you say, all right, I'll do it, but you got to pay me $50? Most people will be thinking about money in a situation like that. I'll do a shout out for $20 or something like that. But the first thing that popped into his mind was seeing some ass. That's how you know this dude's brain is fucked up. If somebody fucking gave me a super chat, hey NBA, can you shout out my channel? Cool. I'm not gonna say, yeah, I shout you out, but I need some ass too. I mean, that's how he thinks. That's how he thinks. It don't make sense. It means that he is preoccupied with sex. Whenever you fucking do something like that, it means you are preoccupied with sex. I ain't never gonna put booty over money. If I got a chance to make some paper, the booty can wait. I want the money.
okay, at the time, I did not know how old she was, and that.
All you young guys, I want y'all to understand something. You can't spin bitches. Trust me on that. You can't spin bitches.
Her name was Lucy, right?
Was it? I'm not sure.
I believe so. I remember it because I have that screenshot somewhere on my phone.
Oh, okay, I didn't.
I will be doing some shorter videos and streams later today. I got several topics I need to get to. A lot of y'all know I just got back from being out of town for the last 3 days. So I leave again on Sunday. So I'm going to try to get in all I can while I'm home, and then I'm going to be off again Sunday. So I'm going to try to get in everything I can. But yeah, I'm going to be dropping some other stuff on some of my other channels too. Not just this one. I got several other channels that I use.
I did not know how old she was, dude.
Can one of you mods drop the links for me? There you go. Thanks, Joey. Sub to my other stuff, depending on what you like, blah, 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 that stuff.
When did you find out her age?
He don't need Jesus. He needs jail. That's the only thing with a J that he needs. He don't need Jesus. He needs jail.
I found out her age after the guy told me. He's all like, oh, hey, bro, man, my girlfriend's like 14 or 15. I'm like, yo, what the f***, dude? Like, real talk, man.
Obviously, you didn't go what the F because you're talking to a 13-year-old.
Right.
I believe you did know her age before, yes or no?
Wrong.
How old was that girl again? How old was the girl?
Which one?
The one you were just talking about right now.
What about the cameo?
The
I
cameo.
believe. Oh, you in the cameos on one, right?
The one where you talked about
The boyfriend
you
hit
asked
you up
her
for
to
the cameo.
Send you private pictures.
Probably 14, maybe 15. I'm not sure. But
So
that
that's
was
number 2.
right. That was after the fact. That was after the fact. I found out how old she was.
Okay.
So once I found that shit.
See, part of the reason why he said he's going to delete all of his videos is because a lot of his videos contradict what he's saying right now. A lot of his videos, because the 15-year-old that they talking about, he tried to blame it on her. I remember the video he put up where he was talking about how she was dressed and having panties all up her butt and all that stuff. He was trying to blame it on her instead of blaming it on himself. Yeah, it was his fucking fault, but he tried to put it all on the girl. Well, if she wouldn't have been enticing me with her G-string, you a grown man. Why are you looking at a 15-year-old's G-string? Fuck is wrong with you? That should never be something that comes out of your mouth. It should never be something in your mind. All these grown-ass women out here. You can get a $50 hooker on the corner. You can get a $1,000 escort. But you rather go after little girls instead. Sick fucking bastard.
I'm like, yo, what?
So, like, how, like, if you say what the F about the 14 and 15, why didn't you say what the F about the 13? Like, if
Guys, don't forget to sub to the channel. I appreciate it.
if the 14 and 15 is bad, what makes the 13 okay?
It doesn't make it okay.
But you didn't say what the F.
Yeah,
about
why not
this.
what the F to that? It's just not consistent with
Like,
your
yeah,
values.
it's not like
It's not,
consistent.
dude. It's not, bro.
That's why you're like, that's
So-
why we're trying to figure this.
Yeah, and here in these, before we get into them, you do explain why you find her attractive, but I was just trying to hear it from you first.
Right.
But what was I going to say? So, girl number 3, girl number 4, girl number 5, girl number 6. Did you do anything with them in person, or was it just asking for nudes?
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal?
Nothing personal.
Really?
Truthfully.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing these girls don't. Well, the girls that you were talking about, right? 4, 5, 6. I mean, the real here, they don't live in. I'm guessing they don't live in California.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fly.
So you did DM one of them, and though you didn't get sexual, okay, you did ask to be her girlfriend, and she was underage, yes or no?
When?
Oh, I'm sorry. You to be her boyfriend.
Okay. A grown man asking an underage girl, can I be your boyfriend? Is there no levels that this horrible human being, are there no depths that he's willing to go to? I mean, it's bad enough you trying to mess around with him, but you want to date an underage girl? You want to be in a relationship with an underage? I mean, god damn. Guys, if every one of y'all have to take a shower after this, I don't blame you, because I feel like I need one. This is a disgusting dude, man. Like, physically, he's just gross. The shit that comes out of his mouth. Ugh. Hold up. This dude said, damn, this stream is still going. Yeah, it's still going. We're getting ready to stop in a minute, but why do you care? Shut up and watch, or shut up and leave.
When was that?
This was last July.
Okay, I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Okay. So, wouldn't you consider a boyfriend and girlfriend sexual in nature?
Right.
Okay, so though you didn't get...
Well, not really, because you have some relationships where you have boyfriend, girlfriend, and the girl just using the guy for shit and never give him any pussy. That does happen. But in this case, we know for a fact it's sexual, but not all boyfriend and girlfriend relationships are sexual. There are a lot of girls out there with guys because they got money and they ain't giving them no trim. So, you know.
Get into, though you didn't straight up say, I want to do stuff with you, you did.
This dude said, don't stop. Man, hey, listen. I haven't been home in 3 days. And my kids get out of school in like an hour. My woman gets off work in like an hour. So, yeah, I'm going to turn this thing off and spend some time with my family that I haven't seen for 3 days. I'm going to get back on later. Probably not talking about this, but I got some other shit I got to talk about. So, just show up to the stream. You'll see me later. But I'm not going to be on here doing this for 4 or 5 hours. Fuck that. Like, you know, I would at least want to squeeze on my woman's ass once or twice before I log back on here. Holy shit.
Show interest in being an underage girl, not hers or not the second one, but a third one, did show interest in being her her boyfriend, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so say she says yes, say she goes along. Down the line, could it have led to something sexual, yes or no?
No, because I wouldn't have flown to her.
Okay, but you would have been dating someone underage, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, also, a horrible look.
Right.
And on top of that, do you admit it could have led to nudes, yes or no? Right. Boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay,
right.
So isn't that sexual?
I mean,
it could have led to something, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
He just keeps on saying, correct, correct. Dude, you are a horrible, horrible person. Hey, listen, man, don't be trying to advertise in my chat. Don't be trying to advertise. Everybody done seen the full video. They're not watching this because they want to see this video again. They're watching this because they want my take on it. You know, so coming in my shit, trying to hype your channel by saying, I got the whole video. I got the whole video too, bitch. But let me tell you what you don't have. You don't have me giving my opinion. That's the thing you're missing. Why don't you build up your own channel? All you people that like grifting, coming to other people's chats, promoting yourself, stop grifting. Just make some good content. If you build it, they will come. I got 7 channels. 6 of them are monetized. Because I make good content. People like my shit. They come watch. There you go. They like the entertainment value. And they like the fact that I keep it gangster. I ain't up in here worrying about monetization or worried about getting flagged or none of that fag shit. I just say whatever the fuck I want. The end. Try making some content. Quit being a bitch nigga. Fucking Fanoik. Few more minutes, guys, and I'm going to shut this down. Make sure y'all slap that like button a little bit more before we get out of here.
So you put yourself in all these situations where you're in a bad position with these underage kids, and it's consistent. It's not a one-time mistake like I thought it was last summer. I give you the benefit of the doubt because I was a big fan of you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I really did.
Same here, man.
I give you the benefit of the doubt, and I just see it over and over again. Dude, it's hard.
I don't care if I'm a fan of you or not. Wrong is wrong. And that's one thing I can say I didn't like about this video. He kept on telling him I was a big fan. Fuck this nigga. Don't stroke his ego. Fuck him. You said I was a fan. Yeah, me too. No, fuck him. I wouldn't be sitting there stroking his ego. Fuck this nigga. You came here to meet a little kid. Fuck you.
Heartbreaking, bro. Heartbreaking, man.
I understand.
But, so this is what you want to do with a 13-year-old, and, you know, the only thing deterring you based on these messages, it wasn't the fact she was young, it was jail time that was deterring you, yes or no? Okay, so, say there's no law, say we live in an anarchy, you would have followed through with this, yes or no, had you been able to, correct?
Right.
Okay, so.
Oh, man. Make your damn flesh crawl, man. He just keeps saying, yeah, correct, correct, correct. So you're just sitting there saying you wanted to bang a 13-year-old. And you just admitted that if it wasn't for getting caught, you would have done it. Oh, man.
So before you give the, like, I don't want to do anything, you did want to do something. The intent was there. The only deterrence is jail. Like for me.
Well, the intent is right when you showed up here. That's intent.
Right.
Right.
You showed up, like, doesn't get any.
Right. Like if the cops saw these messages and saw you here, would they have arrested you? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So look, see.
Do you think you deserve to go to jail?
That's a good place to stop it right there. Exactly at 29 something. I forgot what it said. That's a good place to stop it right there. That's perfect. Do you deserve to go to jail? So we can pick it up right there. Don't worry. This screen is saved in my XSplit program, so everything will be right where it is when I click back on this shit. And I can do other streams and other shows and not even have to mess with this. This was very disgusting. I'm gonna do another stream where I show all the shitty road or whatever. Ugh. I really don't want to, but ugh. Well, I know it gets better, but guess what? There's this thing called always keep them wanting more. The fact that you're telling me to not stop means that I should stop. Because if I stop now, you'll come back for the next show. Hey, it's all a part of entertainment, man. Anyway, boys and girls, y'all know what to do. Y'all know where all the buttons are. Appreciate the large audience to come out and hook a brother up. We're going to finish it off. Like I said, it's still more than half the video left. Okay? It's still more than half of it left to go. So it's plenty more for the next stream. Make sure y'all sub to my other channels because I got some more quality shit going up on my other channels. We're going to do the damn thing today. I'm going to try to get as much as I can in since I don't have a lot of time before I got to head back out of town again. With my business, the summertime is real busy. And I'm in and out of the house 2-3 days a week. So I got to get it in when I can. The only time I do game streams is when I'm chilling. Like, sometimes I'll hook my game up and, you know, we'll just be bullshitting. That's every now and then. I don't do them that often. But yeah, it is what it is. Actually, I've been playing the Division 2 again because I stopped playing the Division 2 when it was still popular. Like when it was like really popular. I didn't even have the, what's that thing? The Warlords of New York? I didn't even have that downloaded. I had just stopped playing it. And then one day I started playing it again. And I just got hooked on it again. Yeah, so I'm going to finish that off. It's a lot of games that I got left to play. I'm actually supposed to be going to pick up a PS2 today. I mean a PS5. I actually found one. Or at least I think. There's a GameStop in Nashville. The guy said he has one. He'll hold it for me. So that's another reason I got to get off of here. Because I got to try to get up there and buy it before he sells it. Because they can only hold them for so long. And then they have to sell them. So I'm going to try to get it. If I don't get it, fuck it. But I'm going to give it a try. Because these things, they hard to fucking get. It's like trying to find a fucking leprechaun. Same thing with the Xbox. They hard as fuck to get, man. Anyways, I appreciate y'all coming out, man. I'm going to get my butt up off here.
Thank you.